Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we're back in Las Vegas, fabulous Las Vegas on the Las Vegas Strip, pretty much center Las Vegas Strip. And we're going to check out today the Bally's Hotel and Casino. There's been a lot of talk about changes, lots of changes going on the Strip. Bally's is part of that. It's being rebranded as the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino. Now, put in the most simplest terms, this particular Bally's is being managed by Caesars Entertainment, not Bally's Corporation, which has its own hotels and casinos. Bally's Corporation just recently bought the Tropicana, which is a little bit south on the Las Vegas Strip from here, on the same side, about a mile down. Right now, what Bally's Corporation plans on doing with the Tropicana is anyone's guess. Perhaps they're going to knock the entire building down, perhaps they're just going to rebrand it, but the point is, they're going to name it Bally's, and you can't have two Bally's on the Las Vegas Strip. That would just be way too confusing. So Caesars Entertainment, which manages this Bally's that we're going into, said to themselves, you know what, we'll just name this place the Horseshoe. The Horseshoe, a brand that has its own history here on the Las Vegas Strip, which we'll get into later on in the video, but that's pretty much what's going on here with Caesars, Bally's, and Bally's Corporation. This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. As I said earlier in the video, there is so much going on with the Las Vegas Strip right now. Lots of rebranding with the Tropicana here at Bally's. The Mirage is changing into the Hard Rock. Lots of development going on the northern end of the Strip with Resorts World and the Fountain Blue finally coming and getting its act together. As a matter of fact, I heard someone say not too long ago that 20 years from now, the Strat, or the Stratosphere, might be the center of the Strip. That's how much movement the Strip is making northward. I don't know how true that is, but we'll have to wait 20 years and find out, won't we? As you can see here in the video, and also I mentioned it on the New York channel, a lot of the restaurants here at Bally's has been closed. Some of them never reopened since the pandemic. And everyone knows that Caesars is looking to get rid of one of their properties on the Las Vegas Strip. With all the places closing at Bally's, I could have sworn this was going to be the property. But as usual, Jeff from New York was wrong, because apparently they're going to hold on to it and rename it the Horseshoe. And of course, part of that rebranding will be brand new restaurants here at this place, and that's going to be very exciting to see what's going to happen in the next year. But that still leaves the question, which property is Caesars going to get rid of? We're all going to find out soon, because they said they were going to announce it sometime during spring of 2022, which is basically right around the corner, so I guess we'll just have to wait. Which property do you think it's going to be? Leave a comment below. This shopping promenade is located downstairs at Bally's. We took an escalator, but I didn't record it. So right now we're downstairs, and we're heading towards the food court. There's a rather large food court, as well as the sports book here at Bally's. Lots of people don't know that the Bally's here originally opened as the MGM Grand Hotel on December 4th, 1973, and the 26-story hotel contained 2,100 rooms and was among the world's largest hotels. Times have changed. Back in 1980, while this still was the MGM Grand, it was the site of one of the worst high-rise fires in the United States history, with 85 people dying. The building was closed for a while and finally reopened in 1981 after $50 million of reconstruction was done and new fire safety features were in place. In 1986, Bally Manufacturing purchased the resort and renamed it Bally's, and a sister property, Paris Las Vegas, opened right next door to Bally's in 1999, and an outdoor shopping mall, the Grand Bazaar Shops, which we saw at the beginning of this video, was added to Bally's in 2015. The food court here at Bally's has a Nathan's Famous Hot Dog, Pan Asian Express, Sbarro Pizza, and a Subway sandwich shop. And directly across from the food court here at Bally's is the sports book, which is a really odd location considering the casino is quite a ways away and on a completely different level. Maybe as they rebrand into the Horseshoe, they'll rethink the location and have it upstairs with the casino. We'll see. Ballys is also home to real bodies, and I did this exhibit about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I did a video on it. Very interesting exhibit they have here. Some might find it a little bit morbid, but you can check that video out. Just do a quick search on the New York channel. Look under real bodies, and it'll bring that video up for you. And now we'll head back upstairs. If you go on the Bally's website, you'll see Caesars Entertainment Historic Horseshoe comes to the Las Vegas Strip. Bally's Las Vegas undergoes transformation beginning spring 2022, and the World Series of Poker returns to its roots with Strip debut at Horseshoe Las Vegas summer of 2022. The transformation will begin in the spring of 2022 and will include a renovated exterior, new entertainment and food and beverage options, and a reimagined casino floor in public areas. And in keeping with Horseshoe's classic sophistication, the design team will incorporate a handcrafted feeling with tooled leather, dramatic colors, and the brand's signature gold horseshoe. At the Horseshoe, it's all about the gambler. Since 1951, Horseshoe casinos have been home to the best odds, the highest limits, and the biggest jackpots. So it's fitting that we bring back the Horseshoe to Las Vegas, and right here on the Las Vegas Strip, said Jason Gregorek, Senior Vice President and General Manager of the property. Holding to the Horseshoe tradition of providing impeccable service, our guests will see the property transform over time, ensuring we aren't disrupting the excitement while we make the transition. I'll be in Las Vegas shortly in March and April, so hopefully I'll be able to visit Bally's and show you guys some of the changes going on. Hopefully they will have started by then.
You're a douchebag, old man.
Sorry, I never get tired of that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.